Welcome back to the second half of Mostly Laughter, Some Slaughter. Ni, San, Shi, Go! Hey.
Go, go, go!
Great timing.
That was good timing.
Yeah.
I should read this example of an action scene that they have in the main book. I wonder if I'm doing it right.
Nah, we don't care anymore. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not, then we have a tradition of doing it wrong, then we must stick with tradition. Because, ninjas.
Heavens, we couldn't change anything. That'd be awful.
There we go. That'll solve these.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Day 2. So I probably gave you a preview before I should have, but you have the same choices you had last time. Do you want to go on the strict off-road? Do you want to go on the regular raceway, or do you want to go the back roads?
God damn it.
Well, the raceway looks really cool, but...
It does, actually. I kind of want
this-
to try the raceway.
We'll make
This
it up
is actually this is what you would get if you were trying to go on the back roads.
Oh, well, then we want back roads then. Whatever one is the curvy road we want to take.
This is the one you get. I'll just actually give you a
Wait,
preview of
which
it.
one is the one that we get for backroads? The top one? Oh.
This is
It's
the
on the
raceway. This kind of whole thing is the back roads,
Okay.
Okay.
and this is off road.
That looks awful. That looks scary.
Yeah,
I tried to
backroads
make-
it is!
Well,
Didn't want to railroad you, but you know.
team decision because we all are in danger once we do so. I like the back roads, but we might need a change of scenery.
Oh, are we rolling out for commercial break?
Oh, right,
Yes.
right, we are.
Yes, we are. Thank you. I'm going to give that to Jason because Jason hasn't rolled with that for me for a while.
D12?
D12, just a plain D12.
Ooh, fucking hell. God damn it.
Hey, so we rolled last time too. All right. Ooh, a 5.
Nothing.
No, it's something. Above a
That's
4.
something.
It's above a 4.
Yeah, so 5 definitely gets to something. I'm going to show this quickly to the players so that everybody at home can see it.
This is the villain one?
It is.
So it's snack commercial?
Yeah, snack commercial round. Player must go refill drinks, retrieve stats. Player returns a point of oomph. It's not going to apply to us now. Is everybody okay if I re-roll that?
I'm fine with that. But
Just got
at
drinks.
the same time, if he wants to create some generic food stuff for selling to the kiddies per day, I'm okay with that.
Well, no, this is actually literally supposed to go up and get snacks, but we can just go with the punishment of like I can return a point of oomph. If you just want to go that route.
No. It's got to be entertaining, otherwise it defeats the purpose.
Yeah, that's not as fun.
Okay.
Let's try it again. 9.
That
Ooh,
looks that was
okay.
worse.
A random character loses a point of oomph.
Yay!
I swear that just
It's
Coyote is in our dice. San, you lose a point of oomph, my friend.
No!
No.
I get to do the commercial, though.
okay. That's fair.
Go for it. Do the commercial.
Hello, kids! You hungry for some good old snacks? Well, get some Krabby Pete's Krabby Snack Cakes in this lock chest here. You can go buy it at your local grocery store. It's got crabby and fishy smells all over those crackers.
Nice.
Krabby
That-
Pete. Krabby Pete. Krabby Pete's. Petey crap.
Come get our special fishy loot boxes. Yay!
With 8 proofs of purchases, you get the Krabby Slushy Toy. Limited time
It was banned a month later.
I couldn't get rid of that fishy smell for some reason.
There was a letter writing campaign. We don't like talking about it.
That's a good.
Okay. So, no and no. 1, 2, 3, 5. All right.
Is it all right?
Can everybody roll me a D10?
Maybe.
D10. That seems weird in this system.
I know, right?
We have the coverage. It's either really high or really low.
Yes, we do.
That might just be everybody.
Make Roku roll as well, just because it'd be funny.
3, 4. Okay, so these guys for sure. Bring them out. Bring that one out.
Put that one away.
All right,
Oh, hey, Ismer.
that one's out. That's it. Oh crap, that's it. Okay, yeah, it is everybody. Okay,
Might have to find a way to streamline this.
yeah, this is going to be interesting. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh well.
Nope.
So the second day, they announced that they have something very special planned for this race. There is a giant amusement park on Waco that they decided that was kind of abandoned, but they decided instead to abandon it or tear it down. They decided they were going to convert it into a racetrack. And so they did. So the entire second day, one of the options is to race through this gigantic enough that you would race through it in a day. Like that's how big this place is.
Darn.
Amusement park.
Those all the
Sorry?
It's all the detours you go around in different
Exactly. And it does kind of seem like most people decided, including yourselves, to take this one. So
Not a problem.
I'm just going to quickly. I gave you a really awful token. So I'm going to.
Where's our token at, man?
You drag and drop the ninja.
There we go.
There we are.
Yay.
You just drag and drop it. It's fine.
Awesome. All right, so you're there. You immediately see the Pyra truck. You also see what you now remember is the critical hit. You almost see the invisible ninja camper.
Deja vu.
Deja vu.
Your van is, of course, there.
Yes.
And as soon as you start racing into the amusement park, suddenly...
Mayhem.
Nice.
The mayhem will be. And yeah, mayhem!
Awesome.
And just behind mayhem comes a whole bunch of these guys.
Biker mice?
Where are they?
I think these are our raiders.
Yeah, these are the raiders.
Spoil sports. Boo. Boo.
Is there a way to show? Yeah, drag and drop.
Most
These are these guys.
Oh.
The legally distinct biker mice from Mars.
Rotund rodents from Venus.
Yes. There was a secret legal battle that raged for years that no one ever talked about.
Yes.
All right, so the first part of this. All right, so let me also bring up here, because this, of course, is a giant playset.
Right.
Oh, yes. Let's look up the weird and wacky special effects because that's part of the fun.
Yes.
So
It was
what
going to
playset?
be planned for an actual playset, but it never actually panned out because, my
Is
God,
this-
can you imagine how much it would cost?
Yeah.
Is this Funtown?
This is Funtown.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
The abilities. Midway docks. Crazy loop to loop. Rickety buildings and bumper car area. Oh my
Ooh.
god.
Bumper car area, I decided to play around with the versatile rules. So here's how the bumper car area works.
'Kay.
There's 2 set powers that it has.
Okay.
One is dangling wires. That actually depletes your movement ability.
Okay.
The other is floor override, which is an area attack. And there's 3 level 3 powers that are undefined.
Ooh.
So how this works is that anybody can spend a point of oomph, define one of those powers, and give it at least 1 special rule.
Ooh. Wow.
Interesting.
Including me.
Not allowed. No, sorry.
No, not to X-card the GM over that.
Try and race me now, Super Ninja Boobs.
Yeah, we gotta have
Jack,
to get
what?
Fabio from a skeleton lich that suspiciously looks like another 80s character.
Mm-hmm.
You know, kind of playing the Jerry the King Lawler position in the race.
Yep. Okay.
So if you see an aura changing around our vehicle, I'm just changing our ground effects. That's all.
No problem. All right. So you're the heroes. We go into this part of the episode with a pulse pounding rock and roll soundtrack.
Yes, we do.
How do you guys want to do this? What's your plan? What's your strategy? Are you gonna try and race? Are you gonna try and trick other drivers? What are you gonna do?
Ooh.
Here is my thoughts. And again, this will have to be a group decision as we're all in. It is all equally valid at this point.
Yes.
What I'm thinking is
Yes, fearless leader.
we drive near the top. We try to get to actually use the abilities of the short-term teleport to get on top of the roof and use the rickety buildings to bounce from one building to another to see if we can cut down the actual side effects there. And either it's going to succeed and be awesome or it's going to be catastrophic and entertaining. I call that a win-win.
We're gonna go off road. Well, we're not off road, boys and girls.
By the way, I should point out, rickety buildings is an attack.
Okay.
The point of it is to you basically slam other vehicles into the buildings,
Ah.
and when you do that, it makes it harder for them to use their vehicle abilities, or they do that to you.
That's fair.
But there's nothing wrong with using. There's nothing wrong with using, like appearance-wise, like look-wise. Just
Yes.
nothing wrong with doing that. Yeah, good.
No.
Yeah.
Nothing, this is just looking cool. Like the way I see it, if we're flying around on the top of rooftop of buildings, skulking on a car, and it's watching it collapse behind it, we're gonna make the frickin' animation budget cry, but it'll look awesome.
I like this thought. I'm totally on board. How about everybody else?
Let's try it.
Let's try it.
Sure.
Yes, fearless
Awesome.
leader.
Mhm.
Okay.
Gee,
So-
get your arms on standby. You might have to push.
Great. Thanks, boss.
So here is what I'm going to. Yes. Okay. So these go off and do their own thing for a bit. The pirates and the ninjas. You have both pirates and ninjas after you now.
That will cause complications.
Mm-hmm. The first thing I want is a drive roll. Go. That's going to be you. Probably starting with dark light drive, just to get up onto the roofs. Or I suppose the teleport would also work as well.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like the Darklight Drive is hovers, but it doesn't hover enough to like jump up at a building. I was thinking, so it's probably the Nietzsche jump.
Okay.
Nietzsche jump.
Nietzsche jump.
Is there anything that we can do to assist this? Well, I'll try and. I mean, if there's like a ramp, I'll try and drive off of something to give us a bit of a boost with my robot body. So this plus 3. Oh, well, 10.
Yeah. 10. Okay. 10. What is the target number for these for today? I think it is actually 10.
Hooray!
Stop while looking up numbers. And it's like, yes, okay. 10 works for me. Okay. So yes. With a combination of the Nietzsche jump and the robot body, you are now driving on top of this section of rickety buildings that are crumbling behind you.
Oh my god, this is not a good idea.
But as we're driving along, I'll turn on the banging sound system and to the other racers, be all, behold the power of the Nietzsche jump.
Awesome. Okay, perfect. So the next thing that happens is craziness.
Not too much craziness.
You're usually looking out the back
I am.
because you got that giant fist launcher back there.
I got the big giant fist ready to go.
Because of course you do.
Who's getting fisted first?
Hell,
I know that's the good night, everybody. Come.
You see from behind you, supposedly seemingly coming out of nowhere, you suddenly see Ninja. And they are jumping up into the smoke cloud that's following you.
well, that's no fair.
San,
Okay.
you're usually focused on what, the Bang & Sound system?
Usually, well, yeah, I'm also in the. I'm in the driver's seat.
Okay, you're in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
Appropriate.
Sure.
You see. Let's get my good friend Krabby Pete. Krabby Pete, he's your friend. That friend again is Krabby Pete.
Yar.
I'm so crabby.
Extra crabby.
Extra Krabby. Yar.
It's like an Animaniacs cartoon right there.
Oh, like we haven't been kind of playing that before.
Yeah. I would argue that he's the one who's driving. So
Hello, nurse.
You notice the pirate truck is starting to pull out ahead and in front of you, and you see Krabby Pete waving his giant crab arm at the. Nah, we'll get you, ninjas. And you notice that the two-headed guy is actually the one driving.
Oh, it's
Slightly better than
I've
one.
what's his name again? God damn it! It's
Actually in the German one.
Grimdock and Severus. Yes.
Grimdock and Severus. Yes. They seem to be trying to get ahead of you, but they don't quite manage to do it. Okay. Right. So that's what's going on there. Who makes the most sense to go first? Go do. Nee, what are you doing?
Well, I seem to have, because I'm going to assume that normally I'm in the driver's seat, but because she wanted the driver's seat, we basically flipped out in really cool choreography because, well, as much as any 80 cartoon ever has.
Like you both slid across the hood to opposite sides and then hopped in. And...
Yeah, I think we just used the rails, but that's a story in itself.
Okay.
Also works.
Okay. I'm thinking. Okay. Here's what I'm doing. There's a smoke cloud following us.
Mhm.
I'm going to throw a smoke cloud behind us and see if they mix.
Okay. Excellent. Roll it.
Why not? Hang on a moment.
Go. Yeah. Good.
Nice. That's definitely hitting the it's definitely hitting the threshold. You throw a smoke bomb back into the smoke. It makes the smoke even thicker. And you see
Very nice.
Ooh. And as the smoke gets thicker, and you see coming out of the smoke, almost as though they were real ninja. You see he's a clad ninja coming out of the smoke, and they're like, it looks as though they're running on the smoke. You know they're actually running on like the frames of the houses you left behind, but it looks like they're running just on top of the smoke, and they're running toward you.
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed.
These are no ordinary ninja.
San, it is your turn.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna be like, I get up and using the ninja handholds, and I'll point over to Critical Role.
Hmm?
And I know I like stare straight at Desmond,
Yeah.
and I go, then we race together. We can ride forever.
Yes.
Wrapped in horsepower, driving into fury, changing gear. I pull tighter to me. I'm your turbo lover.
Awesome. That is obviously Power of Music. Are
Yes.
you trying to attack someone with that, or are you just
What?
trying to get that to boost you to the end?
Might try to attack somebody with it.
Yeah, honestly, what I'm kind of doing at this point is just having everybody, like I'm having the NPCs and I'm having you guys roll, and I'm just trying to come up with a story to like sort from the rolls
That's fair.
to see where everything ends up, because it's kind of cinematic at this point.
Okay, I goad her into. So like the pirates are like trying to beat us or whatever.
Yeah, it looks like the pirates are either trying to race ahead of you, or maybe you're trying to get ahead of you and cut you off.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm gonna try to goad her into like smacking it.
Awesome. Okay.
So Power of Music. I'm gonna throw some oomph in there.
Awesome. Go for it.
There you go.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, 12.
It's a 12. All right. That's definitely over the threshold. Let me see how Esmer responds. I think Smuggler's Charm is an appropriate one to counter that with.
Damn.
Oh, yeah, but nope. That does not beat it. Okay.
This is like neck and neck.
Yes. So Esmer, you can see her car coming up, and it looks like, yeah, she's going after the pirates. And as she comes by, you hear, "I'm holding on for a hero to the end of the night." Sooner or later, that one had to come into this.
Oh yeah.
All right. Your friend and mine, Krabby Pete.
Krabby Pete is nobody's friend.
But he has
Aw.
great endorsements.
Oh, actually, yes, this is perfect. So you're racing along an amusement park, but as you can see, there's a large section of water in this amusement park. Krabby Pete raises up his giant Pete card and goes, "Arr, to me friends, to me fishy friends." And out of the lake jump these huge swordfish,
Holy shit!
Oh my!
and they are coming right at the ninja van. Go.
Holy
That is a
shit!
direct attack on you.
I did not expect that.
I did. Yeah, I know, right?
Is that me? Am I rolling that or what?
No, that is go.
Okay. Well.
You're being attacked by fish.
Yeah.
Zounds.
I'll... Two can play at the surprise giant fish game.
A statement that is technically true.
Oh my god!
And I'm gonna summon my own shadow creatures. I think it's purely that, but I'll spend in them because why not?
Yeah, because why not? Let's go for it.
So this plus 3 for
Yeah.
Ah!
Oh yeah! So
Holy shit!
Holy indeed.
So somehow the animators got it in their head that what this scene really needed was fish fighting in the air.
Clearly.
That's what you see for the next 3 minutes is these shadow fish coming out of nowhere, grabbing real fish, dragging them under the water, trying to drown them. Doesn't make a lot of sense because they're fish. And that is all you guys see for like a minute is just fish everywhere.
Fish fight!
Fish.
That's perhaps the strangest thing ever.
Screensavers everywhere.
So if I can drop some on Krabby Pete's vehicle, I think that he deserves
There's
it,
definitely
but,
a few that land
deserves
directly on Krabby Pete's vehicle, and one that
Okay.
lands directly on Krabby Pete. Arr!
it.
Did it have to be boss?
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh, I think we all hate you now.
I think it's safe assumption.
Well,
Ooh, perfect. Okay, so here's what happens.
I think now Krabby Pete's car is going to flounder.
That was a horrible joke, but you know what? I'm not going to carp about it.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, seriously, I've got stats here somewhere. Where are they? There they are. Okay. I'm taking this back under control, damn it. Okay. Oh,
Sorry.
this would be perfect. All right. The Mayhem Mobile. Now that you've sort of distracted Esmer from her one-on-one with the Mayhem Mobile, the Mayhem Mobile comes up, and you notice this. You notice this too. Like out of the back of it, the back comes up, and these gigantic speakers come out.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, starts blasting this just power chord.
Major fourth, minor fifth.
And we are going to put
Great
that
name for
together
security.
with that. Yes, this will work. So sorry, I'm going to build this roll. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, 9. Okay. And what they are doing, you realize, is they are actually shaking the houses that you are driving across
Oh, god damn it. They took my axe.
and
You knew that
trying
was
to
coming.
trying to knock them and you down.
So are they invoking the rickety buildings thing then?
They are invoking. Yeah, they're using the rickety buildings.
Damn
as,
it!
as an add-on.
Shit.
They're using their skills and the bonus from their vehicle.
Ooh,
Or they
evil
have a
GM.
impressive roll.
So
What's up?
once they use that, you can't use that again, right? Is that how that works?
No, you can use it again.
Okay.
The set is large enough that there's enough rickety buildings that you can use it again.
Okay.
Yay.
I am going to say, even though
Jesus
Go
Christ.
is the vehicle, I'm going to say San. You're the one who's going to defend against this one because you're in the driver's seat. You're the one who sees the buildings start to collapse around you as you're going.
All right. That sounds fine. So they're trying to get the buildings to collapse around us. All right, I'm going to use. So I'm technically driving the ninja van. So because I'm going to use a little bit of the shadow burner.
Okay.
Because I'm going to get some of that shadow power, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that power. And I'm going to use the power music, and I'm going to be like... And then all of a
Black
sudden,
metal. Sorry.
yeah, this comes across like... You know, and it's like... And I go in heavy metal. That's all you can understand is cracking. I'm just yelling and screaming in the mic.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Shadowy picture of a kraken comes out of the water and just comes out and like grabs the stands of the hopefully
And holds it together.
We're about to find out.
we're gonna find out. Rolling it.
Can I help?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Feel free to throw like shadow magic seems to be the most logical one.
Yeah.
So that'll be +3 to your roll.
Then +1 because of the shadow burner.
Yep, exactly.
All right, so that's 4 plus this.
Ooh, okay, so awesome. But it was a 17 that you were attacked with.
Damn.
God,
I know,
Damn
right?
it.
Jeez.
Jesus
We
Murphy.
tried.
So this like
Okay.
Like I said, the rolls are high. This is just tight.
yeah. It is a battle of the bands. It really is. It's the Kraken metal trying to hold everything together versus the power punk trying to shake it all apart. But in the end, the buildings crumble and the van actually goes through a building. It's back on the main ground, back on the main track. The next time somebody suddenly the devil is summoned. This episode, bit of trivia. This episode is probably the one that got the most ire from parents groups. Just the heavy metal, and then all of a sudden, where did that come from? My child's ears. This is out of nowhere.
Wait a minute, but there
many
was
a heavy metal
metal
fan.
in the other one. There was heavy metal.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next time that anybody wants to use the Ninja Van's, any of the Ninja Van's abilities, they are 1 less.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got dinged.
Yeah.
We did.
Your turn.
God damn it. There's so much going on. It's hard to keep track. I think my focus is going to be on the ninjas coming up on our ass right now.
Okay.
And my original plan, so we're on the ground right now, right?
Yes.
Damn it. Because my original plan was actually to kind of invoke the scenery to have the buildings get knocked down behind us as we went across them.
Okay.
That's kind of what I wanted to do.
Well, I mean, that sort of happened, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
But in such a way to use it as an attack on the goddamn ninjas on our tail.
That's easy enough to do. You got a giant fist. Just hit the building as we come all the way down in the middle of the band, and just
Yeah. So
yeah, I mean, the
what do
buildings
I-
are collapsing, so you could, can't you like just invoke that to say, oh, well, we
I
were
think
ahead,
so.
so it's in the way of,
Yeah.
other
Yeah,
people.
for sure. So
like it.
would I need to do that? Spend an oomph for that then? Right? To invoke a
You're
scene?
not. Yes, actually, I will say spend an oomph because technically in the last round you did. You are basically kind of like, okay,
Right.
now we're going to do a flashback where she fires the thing before you fell.
Yeah.
So yes, I am going to say point of oomph for that.
Okay, now for this, how do I roll this and how much do I roll? Good
Okay.
question,
I
right?
will assist with my resourceful mind to point out exactly where to hit.
So,
Excellent.
what, I add the power fist to the rickety buildings then?
That's not a bad idea. I like it. Let
Okay.
me just take a quick look at the playset rules.
Yeah,
No, it's right in front of me, George. That's why I can't see it. The reason people neutral when you use them, playset traits can be rolled as a regular traits for vehicle rules. Fire flubs not deactivate. This actually feature the main role that you.
Do I add them together or just an extra +1 kind of thing?
I don't think that is an action feature. Just want to double check. The rickety buildings are not an action feature. Okay, so what you can do is, if you want, you can totally roll the rickety buildings on its own, and
Okay.
you can add a +1 from the launcher.
Okay, that's probably the best way to go then, to be honest with you.
And then you also get a +1 from
Chris.
Chris. Okay.
So that's +2, right?
mine's a +5, so would it be +2?
Ooh,
Or
+3.
+3.
So you're looking at a +4
so
altogether.
+3. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. I kind of want to watch the ninjas, and I'm assuming the invisible van that we can't see. The invisible Winnebago.
Exactly.
I'm assuming this is where the ninjas are coming from. They're not just spontaneously spawning. So
Ninja
I will.
points.
Yeah, ninja spawn points. So rickety buildings +3 then.
Roll it.
That's an
Not bad at
18.
all.
Nice.
That's why I wanted to definitely go that route.
So you see. Now this is an attack on the ninjas, right?
Yeah, on the ninjas, or if I can catch the ninja van as well. But I can't really see the ninja van. I'm assuming, so I'm just going like towards them. Okay, try to.
Towards
You know what?
the-
This works for me. This works. Okay.
The stealth Winnebago.
Trying to get the building that they were last on, kind of thing, or were about to jump on.
You see through the smoke. You see again. Didn't really think this part through. You see that they're through the smoke. It's actually much easier to see the camper because even though it's invisible, you can see where the smoke is moving around it.
Mm-hmm.
So you fire, and the buildings fall down. And you can see, even though you're far away and there's smoke, you can see Yamakaze. Hang on. Yep, show the players. You see Yamakaze in the front wheels. Okay. I know this technically isn't what it's for, but he does have an ability called Wheels Within Wheels. So I'm gonna actually I'm actually gonna roll that. And is there anything I can invoke with the ninja camper?
There's only.
Yeah, he's actually gonna invoke Invisible Ninja Camper, which is its main
primary
description. So
coverage.
so he's gonna get advantage on this. 7. Okay. 14. Nope. You actually knock. There we go. A number of the rickety buildings fall down. It's okay. So there's this giant, opposing metal show that happens, and then the buildings collapse, and the van comes through, and the smoke clears, and what happens then is there's a flashback scene where you see Shi, and he's looking out the back window, and you can see the fist has been fired, and he's just. And then what you flash back to see is that as you're falling through the smoke and through the fire and the flames, you shoot off the launcher, and it knocks over the rickety buildings, and it just completely obscures the view of the camper van. So the camper van now is also debilitated in its abilities. Nice.
You're invisible and invisible, which makes you visible. I can't see you if I can't see you.
And therefore I can see you.
See you.
And Yamakaza, your ninjutsu driving is pretty good, but not quite good enough.
And that's when Go does something he hasn't done in a long time, an evil laugh.
Speaking of which, I think it's Go's turn.
Oh, okay.
I haven't got to do anything in a while. Chris, I am going to skip Knee's turn
Well,
because you did help out. But
I did help pretty recently also.
did you help? Oh yes, you did help out, didn't you? You did add.
Yeah,
Okay, so
help
never mind.
Sam.
You are correct.
Yes.
I am. Thank you very much. I am going to skip you as well then.
Yep.
Who has it? Oh, okay. So in the meantime, through all of this chaos, the critical hit comes forward.
Oh boy.
This is going to be awkward.
Oh, this is going to be so awkward. Yes. Okay. So you guys don't see this, but the audience at home sees the Astro. We'll just call him Astro. Astro's in the passenger seat. Esmer's behind the wheel. The two Cylons are in the back. And they're coming up and they're seeing all of this mayhem behind them. They see this boom, and Esmer looks over at Astro, and Esmer's like, okay, time to see what this button does. And there's a gear shift. She flips over the top of the gear shift. The top of the gear shift, what's the top of the gear shift look like? It's not a skull, but what does it look like?
Are you sure it's not a skull? I mean,
I'm sure
Yeah.
it's
I'm
Okay.
sure it would
Yeah,
have to be
It
a
maybe.
looks
skull.
like the front of a ship. Oh, wait, she's a privateer, right?
It
she's a
has to be-
privateer.
It has to be a skull, but you can
Okay.
make it like pink.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
It's a
pink skull.
smiley
Perfect.
skull.
A
She pops up
smiley
a big
pink
smiley skull to reveal a big red button, which she pushes.
Oh, good lord. Big red
Let's see what this does.
Well, she's
That
going
is-
after Mayhem, right? Right? I mean,
button. We're about to find out.
I guess so. I think she's about to find out. Okay. That was.
How random is this power gonna be?
I kind of can't wait to find out. Okay, yeah. First, we got to make the fickle roll.
Of course.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay.
That was
Presses the button, and there is a.
That's dramatic
Stupid
build-up.
piece of junk. And a big roll of smoke envelops the critical hit for a second, and she's back out of the way.
Aw.
That is a Team Rocket moment. Oh my goodness.
Oh heck, ninjas! It's about this time that a bunch of ninjas try and drop on top of your car.
God damn it!
Where did they come
Get rid
from?
of all
They are
these.
ninjas.
Okay, go. I'm going to give this to you. You've got a 14. Ninjas are trying to drop on top and attack you. They came out of the cloud, out of the smoke, out of nowhere.
Okay. Well, I'm going to.
Excuse me.
I'm going to evade with my with my robot buddy, and try and kick in ahead of them by kicking in the shadow burner. Or do I
Excellent.
not get the bonus if I invoke the shadow burner since it's at the penalty, or is it only if it's rolling the shadow burner specifically?
That is an excellent question. You can roll your skill because you are part of the car. Shadowburner
Trust in the part of the car.
Exactly.
Yep.
So it's still going to be a +1 either way.
Okay. So this +1. Nope.
Ha! 12.
Very nice.
I almost spent a gnome, but I didn't.
Sorry. Actually, you know what? I'm going to roll again because this roll got confusing.
Okay.
This roll here, so I'm actually going to go ahead and roll that again.
Okay.
Ninja. The bad news is, or the good news is, they're goons. The bad news is, there's a lot of them. It's almost as though they brought an entire clan to attack you.
Well, you can fit a lot in the Winnebago.
I like that roll much better.
Ninjas, enemy ninjas are flying everywhere. None of them managed to get a handhold.
It's raining ninja.
Disgraceful it passes for a ninja these days.
I look up.
I know it's a cartoon, so you're not supposed to hit them, but I mean, they were in the road.
When he starts singing, I look at him and I'm like,
Okay, I got it like now. Just
Do not trample on my niche.
That's my show, damn it. Okay, so one more crazy thing gonna happen, and then we'll get back to the ninjas.
Okay.
Come on. My poor computer is like, what, you want me to open another pop-up window? Any of these have already gone open.
They got 15 open. Stop it.
Okay.
it's raining. Yeah. Oh, now you get me singing it.
Hallelujah.
Oh, no. You have to, if you're going to do raining, it's raining ninjas, shuriken. That's the only way to go with that. That's the only way to go with that. You got to replace the hallelujah for the shuriken.
Fair enough.
Agreed. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's in my head now, too.
So the big pirate truck comes up on you. None of these guys like you. You notice that?
Yeah.
None like you.
Of course.
They're just
Holy man.
And that giant mouth from the front is just. And you can see Severus and Grimduck like, we're going to make it work this time. So they are going to mix. They have to use that one.
Yes. Nobody can outglow our car.
Yeah, they are. Let's be honest. They totally are.
Mm-hmm.
Where are my buddies? Did I open them up? Oh, I didn't open them up.
From dark.
We're sorry. Firefox had a problem and crashed.
Oh no.
Oh, crap.
All right, so let's see. Apparently 15 pop-ups is too many pop-ups.
You need to open up. You might have to open up like on 2 different devices at this rate.
Sorry, it's going to take me a minute to get back, guys.
That's
problem.
okay.
We will entertain him with a musical.
In the meantime, we will race ahead.
Yeah, the GM isn't looking. We're first place.
Suddenly we move the token suspiciously. Ha
Aha. We
We're
haven't even
first
keep
place,
track of the
suckers!
So, what is the order? Where is everybody now?
I'm assuming we're going around the road in a cyclotic fashion.
Pretty
Like,
much.
because we started off in the upper right-hand corner.
Are we first place?
You're technically first place in that you're the one that everybody is gunning after.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, it's sort of like it's stopped being a race and become more of a demolition derby.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is par for the course. So
Yeah, it's From what Rick has told you, yeah, no, this is fine.
This
Yeah.
is fine.
How gross.
Question: is Rick in the seat or is it Roku in the seat, the shotgun seat?
It's actually Rick in the your whole thing about like listening to orders actually had an effect on him.
Yay! My rousing speedership.
That could last for hours.
Yeah. Well, you gotta like have a random Roku ADD table.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay.
Hey guys. Okay, we are definitely going to. Yep, that's something we can do. Okay, I'm going to build this roll. D12. The pirate truck hasn't been affected. Okay, so actually, yeah. And then, ooh, that works. No, I don't want to do that. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. And the big mouth on the pirate truck, and it's very obviously coming for the ninja van.
No.
Oh, crap.
All right. I'm going
snap.
to. I'm going to now break Wheaton's law and say, "She, you're the one who's facing backwards. Therefore, you're the one that has to figure out a way to defend against the truck that's coming up behind you with a giant mouth that is very obviously managing, wanting to like crush or grab or do something bad to your man."
Jump out into the jaws and do a like strength thing.
No, we have established if I
Could go wrong.
what could go wrong is an automatic. If I remember correctly, the rules and regulations. There's one regulation that I think I remember is that if I'm not in the van by the end of the race, we automatically lose regardless of our placing. Am I correct on that?
I'm gonna say that she thinks that's correct.
Well, I think because this is an 18, we need to go all out on this. I got a couple oomph left. So here's what I'd like to do. We definitely have to go, even though it's probably not the most powerful. I don't know if I want to invoke that again, if that would make sense. I like to definitely use the power fist to kind of like just punch it in the mouth.
Okay.
But I'd also like to get the power fist launcher, that is. Because I think that makes the most sense. Not unless you think I could use my gravitonic fist out the back.
You could definitely use your gravitonic fist out the back. Like no.
I'm still a little confused at what powers I'm allowed to use. So
yeah, you could definitely use because the gravitonic fist. I mean, it's basically an area attack in range, so you could definitely use it out the back.
Okay.
Two-fisted punch back.
If you do that, you cannot combine that though with like that doesn't go with the power fist launcher. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I totally get that.
Yeah.
But with my because I haven't used it very, very often, but I do have my gravitonic once per session extra roll without burning any one of my abilities as well. So basically the advantage for this session.
Yep. Awesome.
Whatever that was called. I can't remember what it was called.
feature.
Power advantage. Action feature. That's one. Thank you.
Oh wait.
So my gravitonic pistols has an action feature on it too. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Was that Brad?
Oh, hey! Only one of us can be a robot. You're making robot voice.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is my mic actually going out?
No, it's fine now.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will spend. Man, it takes me down to one oomph, everybody.
Who should help? I'll help him just because he needs the +2.
Okay, and are you helping him with?
Okay.
Well, I'm
what
gonna
is
do
it?
something. Actually, I'm gonna do something. I'll tell you what. Because I used the clever thing last time and it seems inappropriate, I'm gonna use my ninja sword to help wedge open the jaws. Because it's not
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, cool. I like it. So
Yeah, it's
Okay.
only a +1, but still, it's entertaining.
it's still
Okay.
it's entertaining and it works.
So advantage on this roll. So I'll roll twice. Add +3 from my damn it. +3 from my star power because I spent an oomph, plus
Yep.
Chris's +1. So +4 gravitonic fist.
Awesome.
That is a 17 on my
17,
first
okay.
one.
Okay.
And my second one is a lot less. So I'm taking the 17. It's not
Taking 17,
quite high
okay.
enough. It's
Not
not
quite high enough.
high
You're
enough.
defending
It's
against an
one
18.
off. God damn it. It's one away.
On one hand, I'm sad for the ninjas. On the other hand, I'm happy because I finally get to use his power. So the back of the truck, you fire off the launcher and it boom, and it actually like knocks out the first couple of teeth
Yeah, it's like
in the skull, and it somehow makes it even scarier. And it clamps down on the back of the ninja van. Okay, so
Ooh.
here, Ninja Van takes a setback token.
Damn it.
No.
I don't know if Go, you want to track that or somebody else.
I'll take care of it.
So I think you might be the first vehicle that's been damaged.
They must try to free themselves on their next turn. Failure means they take another setback token and must try again with the same consequences. Oh my god!
So this is basically grappling rules, everybody,
Oh my god!
with cars, the thing that nobody wanted.
Oh my god!
Pirate truck is now attached to the back of the ninja van. Crank. And you see, she, as you're looking back, well, you basically you see two giant skull eyes going. Knee, you notice from your vantage point,
Yes.
pirates are starting to come out of the cab of the truck and starting to climb toward the van.
Borders.
Exactly. It's almost as though they're pirates. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. Hang on. Do D3. Oh, perfect.
Oh my god!
It's at this point that our friend the horrible ninja, the not good ninja, the bad ninja, the Yamakaz ninja. I gave him the name. I can't remember what it is.
Yamakaze.
Yamakaze. That Yamakaze comes up in his invisible camper. Ooh, I like it. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. So here's what he is going to do. First off, he is going to try and sneak up next to you. Because it is an invisible camper. It does not work.
That's not very sneaky.
That's not very sneaky at all.
That's
He
because
tries-
we're already, like, warned by ninja pirates are crawling across here, so we got our purple vision on.
Yeah. You happen to notice, like, wait, he's trying to sneak up on us. And the side of the camper like falls down, and laser shuriken turret.
Is it invisible?
No, actually, the laser shuriken, weirdly enough, is visible.
Lasers are lighting up. It looks like a Christmas tree.
Again, they did not think very hard when they tried to design this.
Oh,
Pew, 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 pew. That is a 12, and I'm going to say Go. That's coming at you to defend.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just imagining, how campers are. Like the laser turret actually comes out of the foldable couch inside.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It also doubles as a bed, kids.
Yep.
It's like the
Ultimate
Barbie.
practicality.
It's the Barbie van with like guns all the way around it. They just
But
reshot
invisible.
the Barbie van and just like try to paint it white to make it look invisible. Oh my god.
It looked invisible.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm gonna just break on one side to try and throw the pirate truck into the way of the laser.
Nice. This is a sorry, and I should also point out this is an 11, by the way, because they also have a -1 to their rolls because of the rickety towers.
Okay. And I think that is a Brainiac move, as well as Robot Body. And I
Sounds
am
good to
going to spend because
Awesome.
why not?
So that's a total of
Because why not?
3 plus 2 or 1.
Brainiac just gives a +1, so with the ump, it's a +4 for whatever I roll.
Awesome.
Good
Oh
enough.
well, that beats it. The shuriken pound into the side of the truck, and you see a couple of pirates duck as the shuriken flies over them. Arr! Yamakaze continues to drive, stoic, quiet, silent, like a ninja.
And obeying all major traffic laws.
Well, considering there are none here, yes, technically that is. San, you haven't done anything in a while. It's your turn.
All right.
Somebody repel borders.
All right. So I'm going to spend an oomph.
Okay.
To use the bumper cars. So since I'm kind of driving, I'm going to hit the undefined.
Okay, nice.
That because we chose to go on the when we go into the bumper car area, there's like a special button that appears or inside the truck that inflates like a bumper, like the bumper thing.
Oh yeah.
And,
I love this.
Yeah. So I'm going to use that to kind of like move the jaws off and stuff like that.
I like it.
And I
like it. Let's do it.
Enhance that with the power of music. Because while I push the button, I'm singing, obviously. So, because I have to roll something with that, right?
Not necessarily. You could just roll a d12 plus 3, which is what the bumper cars area would be.
Mm-hmm.
You can combine that with something. You can't combine that with something with the ninja van. So the ninja van's out.
All right.
You can combine that with any of your skills. You can combine that with any of your skills.
So I'll use my power music.
Okay.
Right?
I think that works.
Okay. So my power music with the. So can I edit that, by the way, or no?
What are you editing?
Oh, never mind. Okay, so power music.
17. Let me go.
Nice.
I like it.
And I go. Since we're doing rock and roll, I flip it on and I go. Du hast, bitch. Singing that while I flip on the thing.
God.
Smash it.
Nice.
But wasn't it the pirates who just Rammsteined us?
Yes.
Nice. So that is that's a total of 15, I believe, because it's +1 from
what's that? That's power music with the bumper cars is a +1, right?
Yeah, if you're combining, it's a +1, exactly.
Exactly. Okay.
And I will edit that. Bumper. I'm gonna call them bumpers. And 2 undefined. Okay. Perfect.
So do I beat them or what?
What they're going to do is try and resist. Where is the truck? Here's the truck. Yeah, I know. Actually, the bumpers go, and the mouth goes, and the truck actually spins out as you drive away. Nice, nicely done. So you're now free of the grab.
Okay.
Okay. So the next thing I'm thinking I'm just gonna do this. All right. So, been fun and exciting, but I think we definitely have to wrap this up. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do what we did last time, which is skill montage. We're gonna have a lot of rolls here. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say the pirates got taken out by that hit. The pirates are gone. The raiders, we haven't even had them involved yet.
They're having a cheese break.
Yeah. So it's gonna be these 4 teams.
Okay.
You could even say that adding the Raiders in now would be cheesy.
It would be. It would be. I'm gonna say 4 successes, 2 failures. Target number is 10 because that's the target number for this section of the race.
That's fair.
The deplete still is in effect, so all of the van powers are -1. All of the ninja
-1.
van powers are -1.
Damn.
And whoever is the first to 4 successes is the one who gets out.
Jesus Murphy.
Okay. Yeah, I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, good ninjas, bad ninjas, mayhem, Esmer. Let's see how this all works.
It'll be entertaining.
I hope so. All right. It makes the most sense for the ninjas to go first. So, who's first on the ninjas team? Who wants to be up to do the first roll?
Ooh. Tell you what, I will go first just because we're in chronological order when it comes to our numbers.
Okay.
Okay. I am going to use one of our vehicle skills.
It's just at a -1.
It's at a -1. I am thinking what we'll do is... Sorry, just thinking here. What does the Shadow Burner do again?
The Shadow Burner is it's a boost. It's a nitro.
Or
Okay.
Afterburner, yeah.
Shadow Burner.
I would actually suggest you delay on that, because if we can use or you can fire the gun. You take the gun from me, because if you fired a gun, it'll actually give you a +2 to your next use of Shadow Burner.
That's true.
That is in the power set. I did buy that for that power.
I will use the Power Fist launcher with my resourceful mind at a point of proof and see what happens.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, here, let me just mark off that point. One moment.
Just like grabs it from my hand. Is like, I can handle this.
Okay, so what am I rolling exactly? Just the Shadow Burner +2?
No. I think Power Fist first. I think
Power Fist, yeah.
So Power Fist, when you use the Power Fist, it'll give the next person who makes a roll of Shadow Burner a +2.
Okay, so +3 for the oomph and +2 for resourceful mind on top of this.
Okay, and then -1 from all that.
Okay, so 15,
Also,
14.
sorry, we forgot that it's fickle. So can I get you to roll
Oh,
D12?
let me roll again. Sorry.
Roll a D12.
That is my fault.
No problem.
Okay, nope,
Right.
you succeeded. All right,
Press
so we will keep.
this button
Yeah. No, okay.
because I'm not keyboard change and I'm not used to it saying click. Kind of reaching over poor she.
Fire it now. That goes up. That sets up back. You you were kind of getting into pole position where like everybody was behind you and like we're all racing and trying to get. And then you fire that thing off and everybody's like, "Rah!" Out of the way, comes back in.
Timing.
Where is my?
All right.
Oh, is that my character sheet?
Bad ninja turn.
The character sheet. No. Oop. Oh, I have to do that, I think.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So he. Yes, this will work. Right. You don't see it because it's far away, but he flick on the steering wheel and on the front of the invisible camper, which you can't see, laser shuriken turrets. And he tries to use that to clear a road and get everybody out of his way so that he can get out first. And 11, so yeah. That definitely gives him an advantage. I think Mayhem has had enough of this nonsense, don't you?
Area effect weapons.
Yes. Oh, look, and they have stop at nothing to win. I think I'll utilize that.
Oh no.
It seems like an appropriate time to use it, yes.
Yeah.
+2. Yes. You don't see this, but one of the ladies switch turns or switch in the driver's seat, and you see this flashback of her like moshing in hundreds and hundreds of clubs, slam dancing in hundreds and hundreds of clubs, slamming people off the stage when they try and get on, and she's like, "Oh yeah," coming right for the critical hit. So this is going to be this +2.
Yeah, it's like a single piece of stock footage, but the club keeps changing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, just makes it. And slams the critical hit out of the way and starts coming up for the front. This leaves Esmer pretty much in the back. She is not happy about that. What else can I do with you? Yeah, okay, yep. I think it's time we utilize this. So as Hassan, as you're looking back, you see the critical hit. You can almost see Esmer go like, screw this, and she turns completely off the track and goes for what looks like a rickety old roller coaster.
Yeah.
And you can see actually that if she actually manages to get to the end, it is a pretty effective shortcut, but it's going to take some crazy drive. And that is going to be with a +1. Yep. She's about to have a Hot Wheels moment. Absolutely. You actually notice some of the track is like a blue plastic appearance for it. It comes right out. All right. San, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use my Ninja Master Disguise.
Okay,
And I'm going to use my power music
Uh-huh.
to turn the car into Mayhem's car.
Okay.
To
my
accuse everybody to which one is us. You know, like,
Nice.
to like get a really awesome like 80s song, like we will buy.
Nice.
We will fight for the light to party.
Which is a very Mayhem song, yes, absolutely. Go ahead and roll it.
So this is +3 because I'm using the power music with my Master Disguise.
Awesome. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't need the plus. Whatever.
But good to have it. Nice. Yeah, you could tell like it definitely confuses Mayhem.
It confuses everyone, but that's
They're like, wait,
the capper.
We're ahead. Wait.
we're ahead. Wait, what?
That's what you see because our evil ninja leader is totally stoic. He raises a single eyebrow, which in Ninja Land is screaming.
Yeah, exactly. That just doesn't make sense.
That doesn't compute.
Okay.
Okay, I'm good. Okay, so yes, we're gonna do this. Speaking of the evil ninja,
Damn it.
he's decided he's going to take advantage of this confusion to use his invisible camper to sneak ahead. Because somehow you can sneak ahead in a race. It doesn't matter. It's the 80s.
He found a convenient back tunnel around the alleyway. Not
Oh!
with that.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
he doesn't.
It was a detour side.
Who put that paint on the goddamn track? It's over the damn van.
It's now a hot yellow.
Yeah. He tried to sneak, but he was too itchy.
Oh, that's painful.
Oh.
Well done.
Well done. Well done indeed. Okay. Mayhem does not like that they've just been out mayhemed.
No.
Hey, they're us. That's rock.
They're us, but not as cool.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you know what? They are just actually going to do something that you don't think they've done this entire race, which is
Ooh.
actually just drive well.
Well, they have the skills.
Oh, they do. So it is going to be a D12. Yeah, +5.
Oh. Oh.
I mean, it doesn't go badly for them. And you think on a normal track, like they would actually smoke you.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is this isn't a normal track.
Well, the big thing is when they were pulling ahead, that damn camper got in the way.
Yeah, no kidding. And that's when the camper comes out of the side tunnel and they're like, what? Okay.
Or the camper, like, they like came close to hitting them, and if they had just gone straight, it would have been fine. But then suddenly they could see this camper right beside them and veered.
Yeah, makes sense. I like it. Like, no!
The camp thought it was us. I know.
It's so confusing.
What other things are on the critical hit that I haven't used yet?
Astro Boy.
Ooh, yes.
Come on, we want butt lasers. Come on, this is the time.
Okay, you're looking out the back. Son, you're driving, but Nee, you also see this because you were looking out the back as well.
Yeah, I got in the back. We swapped. Yeah.
A sunroof pops open on the critical hit, and the little mechanic, Nee, you haven't seen him yet.
No,
but you've heard him described by She and Go. It's the little mechanic that you saw before. Only now he's in the shorts.
Yes.
The classic Astro look.
Here it comes.
Frickin' thrusters coming out of the feet.
Yes, please.
And he's like, oh yes, and he slams into, because there's still rickety buildings.
Yes.
So he slams into a bunch of rickety buildings, and suddenly it's all smoke and mayhem all over again.
Smoke and mayhem.
Smoke and mayhem. Yeah, and when the smoke and mayhem clears, you see critical hits, and Astro.
Okay, I don't know exactly what happened there.
No one knows.
Best I can tell, Astro Boy was used as a projectile, and they used the confusion to get ahead.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
And then Astro hovers back over, drops down into the car, and the roof closes. That's what I was
Oh,
trying to say with all of that.
No problem. I can translate gibberish. It's all good.
Thank you.
no
She.
butt rockets. No butt rockets. I am upset. There's no butt.
Give it time. Round two.
You might be a reoccurring character. Who knows?
Yay!
She,
Are
your
we-
turn.
Are we still in the jaws of death?
Nope.
No, you have been released from the jaws of death, thanks to Son's
Okay.
quick thinking.
I think I might have have to do what the leader suggested way back at the beginning of the game, which is not necessarily get out and push, but reach out and push.
Are you
Okay.
pulling like 1991 Batman, where we go around the corner and you grab like the frickin'?
Yes, this is definitely what
Nice.
I would like to do for sure.
Okay.
So as we come around a corner, I was like, okay, we're gonna, because physics.
Physics, boys and
Me
girls.
grabbing onto a pole will definitely be a slingshot effect. It will not affect our momentum. It'll make our momentum better because
And tighter.
physics.
Because 80s physics.
So that's definitely going to be strong as an ox. I think I'd like to at least get a +1 from let's say I haven't used this for a while. Actually, I always forget about this one. Maybe a +1 from stout for this, because this is going to require a little bit of kind of like making sure I don't get like pulled out of the fucking van while doing it.
Yes, it will.
Yeah. Okay. If you have any,
And we're at.
oh,
Sorry.
I have one oomph left.
Okay,
I'm not sure if I
so,
want to spend it now.
Well, we're at 3 of 4 successes, and this is like the last thing, right?
So
You're at 2 of 4.
Oh, 2 of 4. Okay.
This is
Okay.
third of 4 rolls.
Okay.
Yes, so far, you and Esmer are the only 2 teams that have not failed yet.
What is the rule for using your catchphrase?
Ah, that is an excellent
I get-
question. You use your catchphrase.
Yeah, I still have a use of it left.
Catchphrase. Gonna make me look up rules.
It's just the standard quality, so it's what, a decimal +2 then?
Standard point for the catchphrase used in normal quality to remain used to that when always Yeah. So
+2.
basically, you
+2?
use it's like a standard quality. The only difference is that you actually say it out loud.
Okay,
yes.
so as I do it, Power Honda Shi Gun Power! It's like, rah! So here we go. So here we go, Strong as an Ox, +3 to this then.
Okay.
There we are.
Nice.
Nice. And yeah, you tighten up that turn and take off.
Stay in school, Sids. Learn about physics.
And Japanese, so you know what I said.
Power Honda Shi Gun Power. It's just basically, do your best. Do your best.
It's on T-shirts.
It
Yeah,
is.
totally.
T-shirts.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm just like,
Alrighty. So Yamakaze has decided, well, you know what? Stealth hasn't worked. Driving clever hasn't worked. Attacking certain hasn't worked. I'm just gonna go fast. And
Just gotta go fast.
And so yeah, just manages to go fast.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see him coming up in the Son, you can definitely see him coming up in the rearview mirror. See his flashing yellow on the front. Coming closer.
Yeah.
Uh,
Or the analog anyway.
Mayhem's like, well, that didn't work.
Let's cheat.
Yeah, exactly. That didn't work. Let's cheat. Yeah, that works. And yeah, the vehicle has looks are deceiving. So they're going to use their hidden speakers. That is a +3. Awesome. Okay, so this +3, and they just
Holy gunner.
they blast out a giant wave of just
Jesus
noise.
mercy.
Zoom, drive right through. Still behind, but catching up.
Mm-hmm.
Esmer is legitimately trying to think, do I have any tricks left up my sleeve? I don't know. Yes! We could do a barrel roll! So I'm going to use... Funtown still has the crazy loop-de-loop.
Oh shit! Forgot about it.
Hmm?
Damn it.
Now it's already been used, so it's actually okay. That's not how I meant to say that.
You mean the Midway Track 5? Midway Docks?
Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, Midway Docks. That makes a lot more sense.
Shoot.
Okay.
I was about
I'm
to
gonna
use that.
Yeah, me.
So
All right.
that's +3.
Did I get
It's gonna
Sure,
work
help
out to
me
be the same
out.
either way. Sorry, what's that?
Nothing. Go ahead.
And she is going to do a smuggler's roll
Hello. Wait.
and do a. I don't know if everybody here has seen The Man with the Golden Gun.
Yes, it's been a while.
Yes.
Been a
Yeah,
while,
there's a
Long
very
ago.
famous stunt in that where they drive up onto a bridge. The bridge is curved, and
Yes.
they actually do a loop to loop in the air, land on the other
Yes.
smash part of the bridge, and keep going.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Let's see if it works. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, that's not the very worst that could happen.
Not the very worst that could happen. Crash.
She hits
So-
boxes.
Yeah, she definitely hits boxes. Boxes fly everywhere. Go, your turn.
Okay.
If you succeed at this,
So
you guys win.
okay.
Thank God.
So do I need to make a roll to use the Midway Docks, like a separate roll from the actual?
No, the Midway Docks are a movement power, so basically you can either roll it straight, or you can use it as a bonus to one of your rolls because you're piloting.
Okay. So with Yamakaza close up in the rear view, I'll call out. Speed is one thing, but precision is another. And I'll drive our van onto the docks, weaving carefully with my robot body, and this is I think a situation that calls for that fusion of a disembodied sorcerer ninja brain and a bot. So I'm gonna call upon my
This is definitely a very unique situation that only a disembodied former sorcerer's brain and a bot could find themselves in.
Okay, so I will.
And that gives you advantage on this roll if you wanted it.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I mean that's how it generally works, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I just wasn't sure whether that was like a regular one or that was. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so I'm rolling Midway Docks, +3 from +3 from Robot Body twice. So
Okay.
I feel worried.
Got a good luck.
It'll be okay.
See what happens.
All right, here we go. So that would do it.
Okay.
Because it's another +3. But
Plus
I'll
three,
roll the
plus
other one just in case. Ooh, good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you choose the higher of the two.
Yes.
Vroom. And there is just this moment of the critical hit crashing, mayhem like blasting everything out of the way, the ninja van trying to drive fast, and then vroom, just along the docks, your ninja van pulls out ahead. All right. Woohoo!
Woot!
Woot. All that is left is the final rolls down by the dune docks as we cross the finish line. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with the racing rules I've got so far, just because I don't want to change them midstream.
Nope. That was just the entertainment part.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Oh, we'll lose even though we were like ahead the entire time. Like, okay.
You might, because this is only part of the race. Go ahead and roll me a robot body, because that's basically your piloting skill, right?
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll me that. Target number is 10. You get a +1 to that roll.
Alrighty.
Actually, sorry, you get a +2 to that roll because you actually won this area.
Okay. So this +2. Can I spend oomph?
Yes, you can. Absolutely.
I will totally spend oomph.
I think I'm also going to spend it.
Okay. So including the oomph, I guess this +5.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh
Guess
no!
what?
No! That is so not fair. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time. That episode, our vehicle has been sabotaged for future points. Like, we're getting near the end of the finish line, and suddenly, junk.
It was Roku's repairs. I know it.
Yeah. Actually, yes. This is the point. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm actually going to go spend a point of oomph for this.
Yes.
This is the point at which Roku's repairs, the repairs that, because he started off the whole roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
The repairs that Roku made, just as you're getting past and you're driving down the docks and everything seems great, that's when the literal wheel falls. Well, not the wheel because you're a hover car, but it's like the repair that he made falls off. And no!
Dragging sparks. Yeah.
And Rick in the side seat is like, who the hell fixed this thing?
I told them they should have got the little robot boy. They didn't listen to me.
My only chance is she push.
God damn you.
No, we'll all get out and run.
In the car, though. I'm pretty sure we need to be in the car.
Yeah, you do remember. You're like, we all have to be there. The car has to be there too. That's the rules. I remember it. Oh heavens! Like, God damn it. He is slightly better. Just making some rolls at the end of the day. La 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 la. No, yeah. You notice that just about everybody that came out of that smash up at the amusement park didn't come out well. Rolling. Where's Esmer? There you go. Ooh, this is the exciting part of the game, where we roll stuff. Actually, it would be seriously funny if this happened again. Where are the pirates? Doodle-doodle-doot. Where is the? Okay, here we go. Actually, that would be completely perfect. Yep, I'm going to do that. And the last ones. Thank you for your patience, everyone.
Yikes! Who's that?
Oh, okay. All right, so you guys, there's a three-way tie between you,
God damn it.
Mayhem, and the pirates for like last. You're
Wow.
coming out of this whole kerfuffle and getting there. Somehow, like when you and you're doing this like really tense race and you get there and you somehow find out the people from New Kansas, the people who are in the battle carriage, the Western folks,
Yes.
they went across country. They actually got here first.
Yeehaw!
And right behind them, interestingly enough, literally right behind them, are the dinosaurs.
Huh.
In fact, a lot of people are commenting on how today they seem to be driving a lot better than they were before.
Oh.
No, it's drugs.
What? And actually, I'm going to say that, yeah, everybody else who was involved in the big crash up on Funtown pretty much like
Limped.
limped and was more or less the same time getting across the finish line. All right. So at the end of day 2 of the race. Well, Johnny, at the end of day 2, the results are quite spectacular. You're down 10. You were stay the same. I used totally different. Okay. The rankings at the end of day 2. The team that pulled out and surprised everybody is the team known as the Last Dinosaurs. Yes, their classic racing on the first day and their spectacular racing today has really put them in the lead. Right behind them is the group from New Kansas. They're doing quite well. In third place, we have the Nissan Go team. Behind them are the Hisa clan, Ninja clan. Behind them are Mayhem. We have a tie actually with Mayhem for the team Esmer. And last in the group, well, not too surprising, folks, it's the Britzoid Pirates. But hey, what are you going to do?
Yeah, Go has that on his soundtrack. On the...
And that is how things stand at the end of day 2.
Yeah.
At the end of day 2, as you come into the end of your race after driving through the amusement park, and you pull into your layover town for day 2, a place known only to its inhabitants as Wrestletown.
Yeah.
Dun, dun,
Tune in next week.
We're still doing pretty good. We didn't, we came in third. So, and we probably with the first one winning, we're still in the contention.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
So, besides, we learned something very important. What we have learned depends on what happens with the PSA.
Agreed. So everybody has gotten 3 proof of purchase for this run for sure.
Yes.
Well done in the sort of in between time.
I think we just went nuts.
Yeah, it's kind of what makes this game fun. Okay, who wants to do the PSA?
My God, there's so many things we can do for PSA.
Don't get into strangers' vans unless you're an incredibly powerful android, in which case, go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm going to use 5 proofs of purchase to raise Magmaster.
Okay, go for it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want something else that has a 5, because I'm using a lot of power moves that go on. Like use my knives a little bit more. So
I like it. Makes sense.
yeah.
Cool. Does anybody want to do a PSA? We can always skip it because it is getting up on.
Oh no. Well, I think we should. I just don't want to double monopolize it like we did last time.
I think the giving it a stranger's van is a good one.
Yeah.
Because I think that needs to be
Yeah. Remember when Astro got into our van? Well, this is a kid's show, and he's a robot, and we're good ninjas, so it worked out okay. But it won't always. Some strangers are bad. You should stay away
That's
from
right,
them.
boys and girls.
Yeah. If someone you don't know asks you to get into their van, what do you say? No.
And run to a responsible adult or a family block parent.
And don't forget, not every dark alley has fun adventures down it. Wait.
Wait, no, that's good. That's right. That works out. Oh, well done, everybody. Well done.
Holy crap.
Thanks for running.
Oh,
That was wacky.
That was
was
a lot of stuff, man.
that was
Oh my
a lot of stuff.
Yes.
There's so much going on.
Holy cannoli.
This is almost like a 7 or 8 episode arc.
It kind of feels that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
It really, really does.
Mm-hmm.
It could almost be an entire season.
Yeah.
Yeah, this would be the secondary series when they want to get another one of those the like Star Trek did. But they don't
Yes.
quite have enough episodes and they have to repackage it so they don't have to pay the Writers Guild.
No.
Wacky races.
A bunch of reused footage, but
Cool.
all new recorded dialogue.
Yeah.
Yay!
It's very anime, though.
It's very anime.
Oh, hey.
And if you want to play Dinosaur People, well, I know the system that's just for you people out there.
Ah.
Chris, can you tell us about this cool way to play dinosaurs in 5th edition?
Make it quick.
Okay, basically I'll try to keep it short. I wrote something involving dinosaurs, the Sora's Lost Veil, originally based on the original Finderstone trilogy here. I also wrote something involving Scottish Minotaurs, which was played recently at a local convention. We did Wormsmacker's Rules of Play, which is the actual sport, best known as cricket for Minotaurs. The personal blog, which usually ends up relaying it, is Breath of Pot Sanity. Also, the blog that Jay's doing a fantastic job in updating, which will come out one day.
One day.
And of course, RPG Circus is a podcast associate of mine. His name is Jeff, and we missed last week because of unforeseen circumstances. We're going to try to get it out this week. My email is drevrpg, and if you need to talk to me via Twitter, do your thing there, and feel free to suggest things that we're going to annoy you guys with. Take it away, Jay. You're next.
Nice and quick. GM's Guild. You can check out Strange Monsters from History for 5th edition. You can catch me on Twitter at Qualsel16. And if you want, you can search Amazon for Death Race Against the Patriarchy. Hopefully, again, at some point in the near future, I'll put everything in one place. So that's it for me. We'll go to Leo.
Well, I thank you, Jay, for setting me up. Thank you, everybody, for playing with you on Sundays. It's always a great pleasure. Hit me up on Twitter machine. That's where you'll usually find me updating on Pathfinder. My Pathfinder game that I played this Sunday is going to be on there, so check it out. And the one, the only man of the hour DM, Joe.
Oh, yes.
Hi, everybody. Shout outs today. As always, we are playing Cartoon Action Hour, which is a game by Spectrum Games. It's meant to replicate the 1980s cartoon action cartoons of the 1980s. The 80s cartoons of the 80s, those ones.
Those.
Spectrum Games has got quite a lot of other stuff. They have a Wild West game, a superhero game. They have both a horror game in the tradition of the old EC Comics horror comics, and a Lovecraftian type game as well, both of which might be interesting to try. Might try here one day. As I was talking to these guys before the stream, I'm hoping to, by the end of the year, have some rough outlines, and next year start running a bunch of one-shots. I've got a lot of systems that I want to try. Let's see. A cyberpunk system that combines Judge Dredd and cyberpunk called Axiom Punk. I have a couple of different games I want to do in Fate, Fate Accelerated especially because I love it. I'm looking forward to trying Call of Cthulhu, which is a game that I've wanted to try for a while, and I'm even going to see if I can jury rig ninjas and super spies to the point where it's actually a playable system. We'll see
Have
if it
fun
works.
with
Yeah,
that.
not possible.
And Brad, we'll spin that back to you.
All right. So you can find me here on Twitch, Twitch TV/RPGlory or Mixer.com/RPGlory. You can find archives of my stuff at YouTube/C/RPGlory, and you can tweet at me at RPGlory DOTCOM. I will be back on Wednesday at 10 a.m. Pacific for monsters and other childish things, which is it's very I'm enjoying that a lot. It's comedy horror where we all play kids and their slavering otherworldly monsters that are their friends. And then on Saturday at noon, again Pacific, we'll be doing last time we did Meaty Bones and Is Delayed, but this time I think we're gonna actually continue the Eschaton campaign,
Awesome.
which is which is a transhumanist science fiction powered by the apocalypse hack that I've been developing, in which players each are like the most influential person in their own organization, and then next Sunday at 4 again Pacific, are we going to continue the races?
That's my hope. We can do
back to the races. All right,
the races.
So if you enjoyed this, please do follow, subscribe, whatnot. I would very much appreciate it. Thanks again, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.